Hello guys, welcome to session 5. In this session, we're going to use the homework, the English notebook, the content areas notebook, our students book and workbook. All of those things. So please go and get them. First things first, we're going to start with the work that should be of April. So what you're going to do is that in each of your notebooks, you're going to draw, print, or decorate a sign, a very big sign that says April. That's right, we're going to make the covers. You can make them of whatever you want and whatever you like. I just want to divide the work from one month to the other. So please do it, and after that take out your student's book. Let's start with our student's book at page 94. At page 94 we have the title of the unit. It's Museum of the Future. We're going to start as usual with the new words of the unit, which are here in our poster. So please, I want you to listen to the words and repeat them. I don't care if you're ashamed or something like that. Please repeat them after the audio.
Unit 8, Museum of the Future. Student's Book, page 94. 1. Listen and say the words. Check with your partner.
1.
Businessman.
2.
Cleaner.
3.
Engineer.
4.
Dentist.
5.
Businesswoman.
6.
Artist.
7.
Farmer.
8.
Mechanic.
9.
Computer programmer.
So basically these are our words for the next unit. Let's look at the pictures here in the poster and let's find out what they are. Now, this one is a businessman. A businessman. Remember that that one is singular, but what if we wanted to make it plural? That would be businessman. Yes? Let's change a little bit the color because I cannot see it very clearly. Okay, so businessman. Yes? Now, what does that mean? That it is any person that goes to an office. Yes, and works in an office. Next one, number 2, cleaner. Well, there is an American word for this profession or work that it's also called janitor. Yes, you should know that too. That could also be janitor. Now, the next person, it's number 3, an engineer. An engineer is a person who works with machines, basically. Why machines? Well, remember this thing. The word engine means in Spanish motor. So actually an engineer, it's a person who works with machines. So it makes sense that engineer, it's ingeniero, right? But listen, it's engineer. Now, number 4 is a really well-known profession for all of us, a dentist. Number 5, it's a businesswoman. So it's exactly the same as a businessman, but now it is for the female sex, businesswoman. We have to try also to make it plural. What is the plural of woman? The plural of woman is women. So the plural would be business women. Yes. Why? It makes sense. Pay attention. This is man, woman, businessmen, business women. Can you see? The root of the word remains the same. Number 6, artist. Remember, an artist is not necessarily a painter. It could be a dancer, it could be a singer, it could be an actor, etc. Number 7, it's farmer. Do you remember that song there? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well, Old MacDonald was a farmer. A farmer is a person who has a farm. 8, mechanic. Look at him, he's under the car, working. Number 9, computer programmer. A computer programmer is someone who makes software and who also makes apps. Okay? Now, I really hope you don't have questions about these words. So let's repeat them one last time. Businessman, businessman. Cleaner, janitor, engineer, dentist, businesswoman, businesswomen, artist, farmer, mechanic, computer programmer. Now let's move on to the presentation of the time traveler story. Now, remember that we're going to listen to the introduction of the unit, and with the same listening, we're going to answer these questions. Question number 1. It says, what did Phoebe's grandpa do? Number 2. Why is the museum strange? 3. What year is it? Number 4. How is the world different? So, remember, we're going to start with this text and later on pay attention to answer the questions. If you need to listen to the audio more than once, please rewind the video a little bit. Ready?
Book. Page 94. 2. Read, listen, and answer the questions.
When we go to a museum, we see things from the past and we learn about how people used to live. When you see a train or a plane in a museum, they look very different to the planes and trains of today. What will museums of the future show? They will show the planes and trains that we think are modern now. To visitors in the future, these things will look old.
Whoa! Where are we? These are models of people doing their jobs. This place is really boring.
Yes, how strange. Look, there's an artist, a businessman, and a businesswoman. What about the guy in the white coat?
Don't you see? It's a dentist. Yeah, that's right. And there's a farmer, a cleaner. What about that woman with the hat on?
Well, I guess she's an engineer. She's checking something, isn't she?
Yeah, that's right. And this guy in the blue uniform.
That's a mechanic.
And there's a computer programmer. My grandpa was a computer programmer.
Something strange about this. This is kind of a museum. We're looking at waxworks of people doing normal jobs. Why would a museum want to show people doing normal jobs?
I think we're in the future. They are showing these jobs because for the people who live here, these jobs are from the past.
Huh? You mean in this world there are no cleaners anymore? And no mechanics? No farmers? That's silly.
I'm not sure it's so silly. I think Phoebe's right. We're in the future. A future without these jobs. I'd love to know what year this is.
This is the year 2531.
2531? I can't believe it.
Is it correct that we are in the year 2531 and these jobs don't exist anymore?
That's correct.
So, who works on farms? Who helps people when they have a toothache?
Robots do everything. These jobs do not exist anymore. This museum shows the things that don't exist anymore.
And who are you?
Silly question. I'm a robot.
Wow! Let's see what other things don't exist anymore.
Yes, let's.
Now let's open our workbook at the same page, page 94. At page 94 we have two exercises. The first exercise is to complete the letters to make the correct spelling of the professions that are listed here. Please pause this video and do it. So the answers of the first exercise should look something like this. Number 1, A-R-T for making artist. Number 2, B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S for making businessman. Number 3, B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S for making businesswoman. E-N-G-I-N and then for making engineer. M-E-C-H-A-N for making mechanic. C-L-E-A-N for making cleaner. D-E-N-T for making dentist. F-A-R-M for making farmer. So please correct in case you have any mistakes. Pay attention. Businessman and businesswoman take a double S. Ready? Have you finished? Now, let's move to the second exercise. In the second exercise, you have to look at the pictures here and complete with the words. Pause this video and please do it. So, the answers of the second exercise should be something like this. His paintings a wonderful artist. Number 2, he repairs cars, mechanic. 3, he looks after his cows, farmer. 4, she builds bridges, an engineer. 5, she works for a big company and she travels a lot, businesswoman. He cleans offices before the people arrive, cleaner. 7, she looks after your teeth, dentist. 8, he works for a big company and he travels a lot, businessman. We are missing number 9, which would be computer programmer. We don't have the definition here, but I have put the definition in our PDF file of this class. Last but not least, please remember that I have given you the PDF file for our class of today, in which you have the instructions of all the things that you should do with the help of this video and after watching this video. We have some activities regarding these vocabulary words. Please do them and solve them in your homework notebook as the instructions say, and we'll see you in a short while via Zoom. So see you another time, kids. Bye.